Hi everybody, Pastor Doug Zirkle here. How you doing today? We've been going through Philippians chapter 4, verses 4 through 7, and what we're doing is we're pursuing the peace of God. And so we're just going to break it down with these simple three verses, this very, very life-changing and powerful message. So it says, rejoice in the Lord always, verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again. Rejoice. We talked about this a little bit last time. It's important to recognize God, acknowledge God, rejoice in God, be thankful for God. Show your gratitude. Say, I am so grateful, God. Show your gratitude to God. He's running things, guys. And sometimes when things look bad, it doesn't mean God disappeared. It doesn't mean God left us behind. He's with us. He'll always be with us. He promises to never forsake us or leave us. And so we need to rejoice. And we talked about how even in spite of our circumstances, we need to be grateful to God. We need to rejoice in Him. It's not some superstitious game we're playing. God is literally in control of your life. He knows exactly what He's doing with each and every one of us. Verse 5 says, let your gentleness be evident to all. So not only are we to rejoice in the Lord, we need to let the character of God within us, the calm and cool presence of God, run our lives. If we're freaking out, if we're panicking, if everything we read and everything we do gets us all riled up and disturbed, we're not letting God live through us. Nothing shaking God off His throne. That crystal clear water that sits before the throne of God, it's not moving at all. It's just gently like glass. It's just there reflecting the glories of heaven. God is not moved by this to the point to where He's so disturbed. You're finally the one person that got Him to move in His throne. Oh my gosh, they're right. Their finances are messed up. The virus is coming their way. Oh my goodness, I finally found somebody in all the world out there that I need to get as frustrated and panicked as they are. No, we need to let the very gentle peace of God that reigned through the superior life of Jesus Christ, who lived as a peasant, who didn't even know where He was going to sleep. He said, I don't even know where I'm going to lay my head at night. You know what? He was calm and cool and kept his attitude right toward people. That's what you want inside of you. And that's what you have if you know Jesus Christ. You got to calm down. You got to take a breath. You got to realize that God's in control. And let this gentleness, let this attitude be evident to people around you. Don't you love it when the star player or the great actor comes in and they're calm and they got it figured out and you know everything's going to be fine? Isn't it neat to be around people that when you're around them, no matter what they're going through, they just kind of have it together? Well, Jesus Christ definitely had it together. And Paul is reminding us, look, guys, Christ lives in us. And despite the problems we're facing and the difficulties that stand around us, the illnesses, the concern for loved ones, God's in control. Live like He's in control. Accept that He's in control. It says, let your gentleness be evident to all, because the Lord is nearby. He's not going to leave us or forsake us. It says in Genesis 28:15, I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Hey, things are jumbled up right now. Everybody's saying, oh, this is going to change everything. Said the same thing about 9/11, World War II. What it does, things change us. We're always affected by the circumstances around us. However, God's always going to restore us to the land of peace where He lives, where He dwells. I'm going to bring you back. I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to be with you. You just need to say, you know what, God? I trust you. I'm going to rest in you. I'm going to accept you. I believe you're in control, and I just want to cast my cares on you. Help me, God, do it. You've got my family. You've got my back. You're working with those doctors and nurses and scientists and everybody trying to deal with this. Can I just put my faith in you? You're not going to leave me. You know exactly what you're doing, and I'm glad I walk under you. Well, anyway, next time we'll just keep moving. We're just slowly going through this little section of the Bible. So God bless you, and we'll take it up next Wednesday.